reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, when they 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And here's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, that was picked off.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So the ball plays right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Breaks into the clear. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Great play by the defender, knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Back to throw. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person who's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. He's passing in out of sync.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He finds some space. Receiver brought down after a short, edgy catch. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. He shreds the tackle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Puts into space at the 50. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. a short completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down in the field. Let's see what this is all about. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Notra's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Breaks free. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air, it's Carr. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
The punt over the middle. It's Smith. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. first down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. A big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. To the air, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. 2nd down after that previous play. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the...
Has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Pass possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass caught on a comeback route. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's good as he throws it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! They continue to roll up the score. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
15.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But that's how you disrupt a third down play. They knew where the pitch was going to go and blew it up. Send them not only to fourth down, but now fourth down and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.